Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is going to be my most pointed vlog with like an express point. It's directed at the spearhead Doel. I've already directed some stuff at Doel. Me and Doel have a lot in common, but then when we have differences in opinion, and this is a big one I'm going to go with because I'm also listening to a lot of the stuff Doel's been saying recently is influenced by what's his nuts, the psychiatrist. I know because he is throwing out the same sayings and everything, and now I've heard a couple of things that Doel's quoted in context and everything. Doel said something today that just actually annoyed me. No hate here. Doel's allowed to feel how he wants to feel. This is just a pointed conversation. Doel said, "My duty as a man." Now, to start this off, I'm going to give my opinion of what gender is, and then I'm asking Doel what he thinks gender is, or what a man is more specifically. Because I believe gender is a construct basically over time. Society gave rules to the different sexes. You can see that it's somewhat similar in different cultures, but it's different everywhere, which just proves that gender is not a rule. It is just something that we force on ourselves, but everyone has a different idea of how this actually goes, and then we just adhere to whatever social pressures there happen to be. So gender in itself is a provable construct. We know this. Then when we get into the more complicated sex, so male, female, within gender now, and none of this is to be PC. I'm not trying to adhere to the newer formulas of what people think. I never will, because that is just trying to blend in to make other people happy is never going to do anything. We need to strive to like find honesty and truth and virtue and all that shit. Where gender's going nowadays, people are creating all new gender types. And so like the thing where you'll see it's like however many different kind of genders there are. I don't think making more labels is going to... I get why we kind of need to destroy the former labels, but creating more labels will just end into another time. I will never understand with nationalism, tribalism, with all these fucking little things like the human race needs to put on themselves. We need a rule for everything, even though we can't prove it. And like, I also don't believe in a soul, like the innate life force that will continue on. We all have energy within ourselves. There's a lot of things you can argue as a soul. We all move in unison with the universe. The universe's in motion, so we're all part of it. So like, there's a lot of arguments you can make for something bigger, and I'm not disagreeing with any of that. But as for a soul that adheres, I don't think that's true. I think it's within our brain and experience. We were born with quarks right away, and then we just learn more as we get older, and there's things like this. And then as we learn stuff, if it doesn't fit, it will make us either fold in or push out, and the more you fold in, eventually you'll push out harder, and that's when we have a lot of people who are in extremes against gender because it doesn't fit. They've been pushed in this box, and eventually they burst out, so they're in a complete opposition to that, which is fine. But to do out, so basically to me, it's just we're born how we're born. You have a penis or a vagina, and there doesn't need to be any explicit rule past the things that happen because of those things. And that's not even the same for everyone. Not all women are going to have a period. Not all women can breastfeed. Not all men will have a same penis. Not all men will be attracted to the same type of thing. There's like way too much here. Gender's basically adhering to the norm. And anyone who lives their life to be average is a fucking moron. I'm sorry. Like, that is so dumb. So, what upsets me when Doel says my duty as a man. One, what is a man to you? For the very easiest answer, which is someone with a penis. Doel, do you believe that, like, as someone bearing a penis, that there is a duty explicit? So the duties you feel am I indebted to them as well? Is everyone born this way indebted to this? Is there a natural duty and purpose we must fulfill? Now, as you are really into Buddha right now. Buddha, Surata Gautama, as you've learned, and I have learned recently too from a podcast, was trying to beat pain and suffering. Life is suffering, and basically true enlightenment is finding a way to beat it. And that's not in happiness and pleasure, it's in accepting that pain doesn't have to be constant either. There's pain and pleasure. There's lots of different ways. There's a lot of things. But within that, there is no explicit duty beyond beating suffering. Now, to beat suffering, there's no clear path to reach nirvana through meditation and stuff. It is like getting really good at a single task or focus, concentration. So this all changes. So when you say your duty as a man, why can't you say what you want to do? Why? And I get that there's cool little factoids. I get that we're turning 25 and I'm doing the same thing, and it seems like Zarango's doing the same thing. We're maturing up as we get older, and we're doing more, and we're stabilizing, and we're looking for a home life and career. And it's at 25, and that's the statistic. But there are plenty of people who aren't doing that. There are plenty of people who have done this earlier in life, and plenty of people who do it later in life. And it's not PC. I'm not trying to be like, don't put this on. What I'm asking is, why can't it be you? Why isn't it your virtue? Why isn't it your duty, the duty you've chosen specifically for yourself? Why have you sequestered yourself to a penis? Why is your penis something? And I'm reading into this, obviously, but like, you can't, to a point, I think we do have to take control of language. And in a couple of your videos, it has just been doing that. And when we're expressing it to the other individuals in dagg, there's two women who are going through all the same shit. They are not attempting to do anything different from us. They have the same goals. They have the same life dreams. They are trying to beat the same struggles. So is their duty different from ours? Do you believe that women have a different duty than men? I'm not trying to attack you. I hate this kind of thing. And then I attack it kind of ferociously, but I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just very strongly stating my opinion. Love you. You're a great individual, and that's part of it. Why can you not celebrate individuality? Why do you equate this to something as basic as genitalia? Why, in these things that are enlightening you and opening you, can you not transcend to the deeper self past this? And the reason I say it like this too is because I think life will generally be better. And a thing about Jordan Peterson, he's trying to sequester us into this mold. And it's kind of prevalent within his thing of like the normal, of the mold of this. And yes, there are things we can do to figure out human psychology and our regularity and habits and everything. But no matter how you do it, there has never been a universal average. There's always differences. There's always things, and there's many ways to find it. So why do we not separate? Why do we need a common unifier? Why can it not be a person? Why can you not find it within, like, it's Doel. Doel's duty. Get Doel's duty. Singular that shit out. Don't equate yourself to anyone else. Be yourself. You don't have to. You can do whatever you fucking want. I'm not... I don't want it to. I've been also doing a lot of stand-up, and it's just this fucking moronic, like, the common stand-up thing is like men women, they're like, just have feelings and they're stupid, but none of them want to date me or have sex with me, and then I'm not good at sex, and I don't get it. And women's like, dudes are all such dicks, I don't get it. I just deal with them being assholes, and then they're assholes. Just the fucking idiocy. It's fucking stupid idiocy. I am... Oh, yeah.
Woof.
Was that okay?
Say it again, big boy.
Yeah, jeez. Feel better. And this is the kind of thing I would say to Doel in person. This is no way. I would love to have a conversation with you about it. Not attacking you. I don't think you're sexist or anything like that. I simply think you're kind of bunching yourself into a little group, and you don't need to do it. You can be your best Doel with your spearhead. I know it sounds like it is kind of phallic, but I don't think that matters. Thank you. If this is long, I'm keeping it because that was nice, actually. That felt good. I liked it. Tastes good. Okay, bye everybody.